Hello everyone, Monarch here, and today I'm going to be showing you my personal guide on how to play Mikey from what I've learned so far. Hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. Starting with his Grounded Light, which is his quickest option in the game and will most likely be your best punish out of shield in the situations where grab is not possible. This move is not only quick, but it has very surprisingly strong knockback when hitting opponents who are in the air. So if you think your opponent might overshoot their recovery, just throw this out every once in a while. Next, we have his Up Tilt or Up Light, which will mainly be used when your opponent is too high up in the combo string for a grab to work. The Up Light has more knockback than the Up Throw, so the time for getting the Nair afterwards is very strict. But it's the way to go when the throw grab will miss. Oh yeah, and it also jab locks, so if you accidentally press Up Light instead during your combo, then you might get a jab reset, which will allow you to do whatever you want when they're forced to get up. Next is his Down Light, and this move is not very impressive. You can use this move out of a dash attack, or maybe even attempt to gimp your opponent near the ledge, but Neutral Light does the same thing, but safer and better. I would recommend you avoid using this move and just use the Neutral Light instead. Next, we have Down Heavy on the ground, and this move is also not very impressive as its knockback is lower than Neutral Heavy and has less range, so there's almost never a time where you'd want to use Down Heavy over Neutral Heavy, except maybe when the opponent is trying to recover and you want to hit them downwards, but I'd honestly just use Neutral Light in this situation as it's safer, and if it misses you, you can still react to the opponent. Up Heavy, on the other hand, is useful for catching people falling on you or on a platform above. His Neutral Heavy is so good, but the developers programmed the move so bad that there are a lot of times when your character just misses the second hit and is especially worse on smaller characters. There's nothing you can do to prevent this, as for most multi-hitting moves, the first hit is supposed to pull the opponent into the next hit. But in this game, they both send the opponent outwards. So the first hit is actually pushing them away from the second hit and causing your move to miss, when it should be pulling them inward so they both connect. Hope the team takes notice in this and fixes this, but when the move does hit, it hits like a truck. Next, we have Mikey's Turtle Spin, and this move is just incredible. The hitbox size of this move is quite nice, and it has a constant hitbox that can be jump cancelled into a combo at any time. I also find myself sometimes using the move to get out of combos when I don't want to air dash out instead. Now, as to how to do Mikey's bread and butter combo. You want to start by grabbing your opponent and then instantly throwing them upwards, not down or neutral throw. Afterward, you're supposed to nair the opponent, but because there are no fairs or back airs in this game, I just do this as if I'm using a fair, so I can follow my opponent forward or backward based on what DI they choose to do. Make sure you do a full jump and use the nair at the apex of your jump right as you're about to fall downwards, because if you do it while rising, then you mess up the whole sequence. As you full hop and nair at the apex of your jump, make sure to do the second one as you're falling to the ground and then just grab and repeat. When you know the opponent is too high to grab, then you instead substitute it for an up light to extend the combo, but when using an Up Light, the timing gets much stricter, and you'll need to double jump to catch them. Just remember, when you're off stage, you have your normal 2 jumps, which is a true combo, but you also have an upwards air dash to follow them and finish it off with a kill. But it is not a true combo, but if they avoid it, they probably won't have enough momentum to make it back to the stage when you're hogging it. To get a grab, you can do so by downwards air dashing towards them and grabbing them by surprise, or just grabbing them in neutral or out of shield works just fine as well. If they somehow manage to survive this beginning combo, then you can also kill quite easily past 60% when your up throw won't work anymore, by grabbing them near the ledge, then jumping and neutral throwing them off stage, where you then double jump to nair them twice more. And if they are somehow still alive, air dash upwards and do a third nair. You can also do this out of a light dash attack, which is also very solid. It also combos into kill confirm heavies at even higher percent and is a much better combo tool than the heavy dash attack version. You can also combo into Mikey's bread and butter with an up special if you manage to hit it, but it's not as great as it looks by any means for comboing. But its recovery potential is insane, and you can't be ledge hog when doing so. His heavy dash attack does not combo into his grab as light dash attack does, but it sometimes can be a decent kill confirm into a heavy, but it knocks the opponent farther away, so sometimes it'll just outright miss, and I would just always use the light dash attack instead. Never ever use Mikey's light up air, and instead always use down air or nair because just look at how bad this hitbox is. And it almost always misses the opponent and isn't even a good combo tool, so there's really never a good reason to touch this button even once. Just fair instead. For Mikey's aerial heavy attacks, just throw them out at high percents because they're relatively safe and neutral and great kills if you happen to land them. They are also great for reflecting projectiles, so don't forget to throw them out whenever you fight a Zim player. After you're done comboing your opponent, make sure to hold the ledge because you can get some crazy early kills just for holding onto the ledge with characters with poor recovery. One last thing I want to mention is that you have to learn how to momentum cancel in this game. It'll literally allow you to live like 50 to 80% longer by fully stopping momentum and dashing towards the stage. It also makes it really hard to get gimped because you get back so fast to the stage before the opponent can even finish you off sometimes. But if they manage to hit you again, then you'll have no jump or air dash left, so be careful when doing so. To perform a momentum cancel, all you gotta do is jump and then instantly air dash towards the stage, as you can't air dash in tumble state, so you have to make sure you jump first and then air dash.